Some ideas are just plain bad. That's how most of these commercials start from the Republican Party or the PACs that support them. Well, frankly, their ideas are just plain bad. Hi, who am I? I'm Kenneth. I come to you as someone who is in the age 60 demographic group. And I come to you to explain to you that what you're being told is a bunch of lies. You're being told that the Democrats are the party of, whatever the litany of list is. You're being told that they're bad for you. You're being told that they're going to raise your taxes, or that they're going to allow rampant freedom into schools, freedom that these people don't want. Yeah, they don't want you to have freedom. They only talk about the Second Amendment and a few other things that they do like. The number one thing they do like is for the rich people paying for these ads, their taxes to be lowered. Do your taxes actually get lowered? Do you actually see more money in your pocket? Maybe you do, but then you don't have services. How would you do if you don't have enough money put in for your Social Security, and you, someone with hair like mine, or someone soon to have hair like mine, don't have any Social Security when you retire? Do you have children or grandchildren to support you? Will they support you? Do you really want to lower taxes so much that there's no money set aside for you? Because these people, and I do mean the leaders in that party, the Republican Party, are talking about getting rid of Social Security and privatizing it. If you get rid of the Social Security system that exists, will you ever really get it back? No. You won't get it back. Look at them. Where does the money really go that goes to Washington? It goes in their pockets. It goes out of your wallet and into their pockets. It goes out of the wallets of the rich people who are avoiding paying taxes and into their pockets. Does it really come back to your pockets? Do you notice that the money that you do get from government is often the money that is in the form of some kind of stimulus check that, works for a little while and doesn't really provide anything? Did you lose your job? Did you get a stimulus check? Did that actually take care of it? So think back to how the previous government managed the pandemic. Think back to what was really done. Think about it. Don't let people tell you that, we're still living in the 1960s, where maybe the Republican Party was good. Might have been good back then, but we're not living in the 1960s, and we can't go back to the 1960s because the Republican Party of the day doesn't care that the former president went and created an insurrection that would have destroyed this country, would have destroyed the very democracy that you depend upon. So analyze everything for yourself. Look at multiple sources. Don't just take the source that's sitting back there getting rich while you're slowly watching your economy erode away, or your protections erode away, or that the road underneath your car is eroding away. Do support the Democrats, because the Democrats are building an infrastructure. They're rebuilding the roads. They're bringing in 5G and all these other things that make it possible for us to continue to educate ourselves during pandemics. Because whether you believe it or not, the pandemic is not over. And as long as half the people don't take the pandemic seriously, it's not going to be over. You have a prescription for disaster. Look around you. See the people you've lost. Okay? If you believe in a God, fine. But if you believe in a God, you should read also the parts of the Bible that tell you that there are certain things that you're supposed to do. Okay? Don't just read the parts that say, I will protect you. There are certain aspects of things that you're supposed to do. Think back. If you're a Christian, think back. Jesus washed his hands. Okay? So you're supposed to protect yourself. You're supposed to have health. And so it's not adverse to do things to protect yourself in a pandemic. And when you have people telling you, oh, you can do whatever you want, you can't really. I really don't want you to find yourself in a situation where you're gone and you're explaining to the God you believe in that, well, gee, I thought I wasn't supposed to do anything. You were supposed to take care of me. And then what's going to happen to your family now that you're gone? There's nobody left to take care of them. So yeah, I'm kind of preaching on, but, think about what's really happened. Think about where the former president was at so many times. Think about what matters to him. What matters to him is to campaign and to continue to make money. Because look at it this. He can't make money off of his corporations or whatever. He's practically destroyed everything he's touched. Don't let him destroy you. And don't follow those who follow him to attempt to make themselves more powerful at your expense. Listen, look, examine things, and don't just take everything that's spoon-fed to you by the Republican Party. Think about it. You've got time. Okay. Thanks for listening.